Addiction is described by the National Institute on Drug Abuse as a constant relapsing disorder based on compulsive drug or substance seeking. As a society, we must recognize drug addiction and substance abuse as exactly what it is, a brain disorder and a mental illness. We need to bring light to this subject for the simple fact that lives are on the line. Drug addiction and substance abuse is harmful to your brain, your body, and your soul. Aside from these minor side effects, which aren't very minor to begin with, it can be fatal. The Addiction Center's website tells us that drug overdose deaths have tripled since 1990. Now more than ever, we must recognize that drug and substance abuse is unfortunately a major part of our society today. According to the Addiction Center online, almost 21 million Americans suffer from at least one addiction. Whether that addiction is opioids, whether it's alcohol or something that seems as simple as nicotine, it is still an addiction, and everyone deserves the right kind of help. And if we can come together as a supportive and a non-judgmental society, we can acknowledge this problem and we can hit it head on. Now, it can be argued, however, that the decision to partake in your drug of choice is voluntary. And I do agree with you in the sense that the initial decision is yours and yours alone. But as it continues, the use becomes involuntary in the sense of how your drug of choice impacts your ability to make decisions and how it influences that compulsive behavior that we see so often from addicts. Now, it eventually begins to become harder and harder to stop as you feel like you need this high or you need this buzz to function and to complete these simple everyday tasks. Okay, I want you to imagine this. You and your best friend are neighbors for a little over 4 years. You do everything together from high school sports to high school dances and now graduation. And you just got accepted into your dream college and you cannot wait to tell your best friend. You rush over to your best friend's house, but you stop in your tracks outside as you see an ambulance parked in front of her house. Your best friend was taken to the hospital for a drug overdose. You had no idea that your friend was addicted to drugs, and now you feel as though you're partly to blame for your best friend's condition. It could just as easily happen to one of your family members, to one of your best friends. If we take the right steps though, we can better understand and we can better help those people who suffer from this disease to get the right kind of help that they need. The steps that we can take to bring light to this issue includes recognizing the signs. Some of these signs, as presented by the National Institute on Drug Abuse, include losing interest in a person's favorite things, not taking care of themselves, they're always going to be tired or they're going to be sad all the time. And if we know these signs, we can better support those who we know to struggle with addiction and substance abuse issues to get the help that they need before it's too late. Just remember, it could just as easily be your family member, your best friend. It doesn't just impact the person who is addicted, it impacts everyone around them. Don't live the rest of your life thinking of what you could have done to better help your friend or your family member. Take action and be part of the change. Thank you.